Why is it so hard for people pleasers to choose themselves? Why is it so difficult for us to self-express, speak up, take up for ourselves, say no, and just plain choose us? Why is it so hard? We know the answer to that question because when we were children, we were trained to ignore our own feelings and take care of other people's feelings. Maybe we were shown repeatedly that our opinions didn't matter, what we said didn't matter, what we felt didn't matter. Many reasons. I think we get the point. But today's commentary is going to be around, and the energy healing is going to be around living in harmony and devotion to you, showing up for you and choosing you. And I hope what I'm going to bring through is going to help you see the importance of this, and as well as help you realize it in the moment more and more, help you to grow, and help you to know that now is the time for you to show up for you. It is a process, and I have been summoned to change the trajectory of your life. Now is the time. Now is the time to take the first step. Now is the time to take another step if you've already been working on it. Now is the time because you are important and the true you wants to come through. Your deepest core wound is abandoning yourself. And every time you don't speak up for yourself, every time you say yes when you want to say no, every time you make that choice to go to work even though you feel so crappy, new ways of being are hard. New ways of being are very difficult to learn. Old patterns, they were developed because they were survival mechanisms. Things that you learned that you had to do in order to survive and get through every day and be as happy as you could be as a child among the environment that you were working with. But these old patterns are embodied. They are something that go beyond the intellectual mind. They're embodied because it's things that you have learned to do physically, and it's trained your body. It's in your muscle memory, your responses. When you have a trigger, oh, this is what I need to do. A trigger is your survival mechanism. And you have to retrain your body. You have to retrain your nervous system because it is going to flare up every time you have a trigger and you're in that situation. It's going to flare up. It's going to be, you're going to feel your heart pounding, breathing fast, all those things, physical things from your body. So you want to learn to re-embody. You want to learn to embody your new ways of being, of self-expressing, taking up for yourself, doing what you want to do, showing up for you. And we want to do this 100% of the time, not just sometime. We're starting out. It will be sometime. Be gentle with yourself always, always. But be firm. Say, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to talk some more at the end about things you can say to your inner child to help you. But you don't want to continue abandoning yourself. That is a low vibration. So I am Tina Rose, and I am here to organize this support group so I can help other people like me. I know what it feels like to be a people pleaser. It does not feel good. It does not feel good. And every time we abandon ourselves, we lose a piece of us. And when you do it over and over and over again, you end up not knowing who you are. I know because this happened to me. I got to a point in my 50s where I did not know what I felt about things. I didn't know what I believed anymore. But I did know that I did not believe in myself anymore. And when you don't believe in yourself, you also don't believe in anyone else. I lost all hope in people, including myself. And that was the hardest one, is to lose hope in yourself. So new ways of being are really hard. And one of the things that I wanted to do today was to try and come up with what I did, but finding ways to put it into words can be difficult sometimes. And I can say, though, this is where I'm going to start. I let the fear be my chariot, the chariot that I rode in on as the new me. And every time I felt my heart racing and I felt like I was having trouble breathing, and I had that trigger of, oh, this person isn't going to like me. I need to make this person happy. And I worried about people liking me or accepting me. That was the big one, right? Being accepted. I grew up not being accepted. So I had high anxiety. I was on hyper anxiety most of the time. It was in the 90-something% of the time, if not 100%. I lived in high anxiety of not being accepted because I never was as a child by my mom. So you want to use your fear. Let the fear of speaking up be your anchor. Because the fear is there to show you your body is screaming at you. Your inner child is screaming at you. When you feel that fear, your inner child wants you to speak up for yourself because it doesn't feel good. But your inner child has also gotten used to not speaking up. Use the fear as a portal for healing. Know that this fear is my red flashing light that says, don't not speak up. Don't do it again. Let your desire to be the new you, what comes forward now, rather than that red light that says, don't speak your truth. Don't say what you're really feeling. Do what they want you to do. You want to replace it with the new way of responding. And know every time that you face that fear, you move beyond it a little bit more. And it will get easier the day that you wake up and realize that you don't give a hoot about what other people think about you is so liberating and freeing. It is true freedom. Choose now to be the you who chooses to save yourself. You now choose to live in harmony and devotion to yourself. The highest frequency that you can live in is authenticity. The highest act of self-care is authenticity. Tell yourself that you are no longer going to care what others think about you. This is your goal. Because when you don't care, you still care about people and their well-being, but you don't care about what they think about you. You probably still do at this moment, but I'm saying ultimate goal. This is where you want to get. I cannot speak highly enough about that feeling. And I used to be the best people pleaser in the world. I spent 100% of my time, the first 50 years of my life, in anxiety, high anxiety. It amazes me how I was as physically healthy as I was, living in that much anxiety. But I would worry about everything that had to do with other people. I would worry about, after I talked to them, I would worry about what I had said. And my hindsight was spot on, always working, right? I said, oh, I should have said this. I shouldn't have said that. I worried about everything I said to them. I worried about how I looked when I said it. I worried about how my voice sounds because I have a strong Southern accent. I thought they're going to think I'm dumb. They're going to think I'm stupid. They're not going to accept me. I would worry about everything after the fact, and I would worry about everything before the fact, before I even talk to anyone. If I anticipated having to meet someone new or anybody that I knew, I was always concerned about how I was going to come across and being accepted. Everything. I worried about what I was wearing, right? I was a big perfectionist because that's what we do when we grow up not feeling a sense of belonging. Then we feel like we need to be perfect to be accepted so that we can belong. I mean, nothing was ever good enough that I did in my eyes. So I was on high alert, high anxiety 100% of the time. And it would usually, I would get in bouts of depression because of it. I was suppressing, repressing everything, and I was always on high alert about how to be and what to say, what to do. What does the other person want me to do so that they'll accept me? And so every few months or ever how often it was, I would get in bouts of depression, um, to the point where I would self-medicate with alcohol. I would drink just enough, like 1 can of beer a day or 1 glass of wine at night after work, just to take that edge off because I couldn't handle it. It was too much. So I cannot emphasize too much that worrying about what others think creates so much unnecessary anxiety inside of you. And I don't say unnecessary as in making light of it. I'm saying from experience, you don't want to do this anymore. You want to begin now practicing the techniques and anything you can to help grow you out of these old patterns and ways of thinking about needing to be accepted. The only person that it is important that accepts you is you. You are the only one that is important to accept you. It's time now for the energy transmission. So get in your comfortable position and say, I am open to receive. And we begin now. Thank thank you for being here and devoting your time to the self-care that you want to develop so that you can begin to choose you more and more. No matter who you are, your soul wants you to be authentically you. Your soul wants nothing more than this. And that chariot that you're going to ride in on as the new you, we're going to name it authenticity. And it is pulled by a horse named Spirit. Your spirit. Your spirit wants liberation and freedom from the shackles of not choosing you. You are worth it. Reassure your inner child by saying these affirmations. You don't have to earn love anymore. Your self-worth is not measured by what other people think about you. I am here to protect you now. You are loved for who you are, not what you do. You want your inner child to feel safe when others don't approve. Let them know that only love is here and that you are perfectly safe and that nothing has gone wrong. You are going to do what you need to do to learn and embody the new you that chooses you, that shows up for you. My friend, only love is here. Blessed be.